this is Jeff Gibby with MetaStock. I want to thank you for watching the video. Thought I'd come in here today into the studio and record a little bit of video just to give you an idea of a new product that we've been developing called the Stock Picker Power Trend Zone. So let's go. We developed this product as a product that was kind of co-developed with a partner, Henrik Jonson of Stock Picker, and myself. He had some pretty good ideas for entries, and we did a lot of system testing. We came up with a product that actually surprisingly tested very, very well across a variety of different instruments. Our core design philosophies while we were actually kind of going through and creating the product was we wanted to take advantage of the upward bias that's found in stocks. And we, as a recommendation, the types of instruments you should use as products are stocks, ETFs. We wouldn't really recommend it for like commodities, Forex, futures markets, that kind of stuff. We really kind of developed a proprietary blend of indicators to take advantage of that upward bias that you see in like long-term Dow charts and typical equity markets. We did originally design this product to work on Swedish stocks. And what I found with the testing that we were doing on different markets is it works very, very well on a lot of different markets. So I'm going to show you some of the system tests as we get into the demo to kind of give you an idea of exactly how well. But it was a surprising result. One of the other core design philosophies that we had was preserve capital, and it was one thing that was very, very important to Henrik. What we wanted was a system that gave you clear entries and exits, but also a clear idea of exactly when to get out, and one that gave it enough room to fish, but was very, very specific in terms of getting out of a losing position quickly. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go into the product, show you how it works, show you a bunch of examples, show you some system tests, and really give you a good idea of how that works. So let's go ahead and jump into the product. I've got MetaStock loaded here with the chart of Apple. And you'll notice right here we've got a little bit of a buy signal. This is just one of the examples that I pulled up today. And you're going to see that it is pretty good at finding these really good opportunities to go long in the marketplace. This isn't an anomaly by any means. Okay, as you'll see in the MetaStock chart, you're going to get automatic buy and sell signals, and we did implement a full-featured commentary. And I want to kind of show you how that works. If you're not familiar with MetaStock, MetaStock has a really good commentary functionality. And to get to it, I'm just going to click on View, and I'm going to go to Expert Commentary right here, and it's going to open up the commentary window. And when I do that, you'll notice right here there's a little bit of a blue triangle. Coincidentally, it exited out of this trade today. So right now, it's just going to tell you the power trend signal zone is signaling an exit signal on the current bar. If you're in a long position, you should look to exit the trade as the bar is closed. In the event that the current bar is not closed, this exit may go away based on the close price when the bar closes. So what it's telling you is right now there's an exit signal. You should get out of this trade as long as it's pretty close to the bar close. Okay. If we come over here to the information on the buy signal, I'm just going to start to move this arrow around. On the buy signal, it's basically just going to tell you that you've currently got a long opportunities. It's going to give you a little bit of advice on how to trade that. For example, right here, it's going to tell you investors interested in taking advantage of this opportunity should look to buy the stock. Option traders or traders using exchange-traded products consider buying a call or taking a similar bullish position in the market. Option traders should look to buy options with expirations of 4 to 6 weeks out, as these positions can last for several weeks. Okay, and then right here at the bottom, it's going to say you should look to get out of this position if Apple, in this case, closes below 157.73. So very, very specifically, it's telling you go ahead and buy. You're obviously going to be looking to take a long position. Okay, this particular product will only take long positions, and immediately it's giving you a condition at which you're going to get out of the market based on a stop loss value. Okay, as you stay into the trade, what you're going to notice if I move this arrow around, every single bar that you look at on this particular system is going to give you a new stop loss value. So right here, it's already moved that stop loss value up to 158.03. If I move it down a little bit further, it's tightened that stop up to 164.62. And here at the peak, the stop was 173.18. Eventually got you out of this trade right here at the exit signal. So very coincidentally, I always show Apple. Apple is a very popular product. That's why I like to show it to people. But what I wanted to do is kind of give you, but very coincidentally, we just closed out of a very successful trade today on Apple. Let me show you a couple of other examples that work, I just want to give you an idea. This works on a variety of different instruments. This is NRG, okay? As you see right here, the very short-term trade, but we got in right here on a really good buy signal, just got out of a sell position. Let's go ahead and jump to a different chart, NTAP. We'll go ahead and select that as an instrument. Going to go ahead and load it up, okay? Again, right now, you're in a long trade. The market's had a nice run up. Would have gotten in here before the gap up. Right now, you currently have a stop. I've got about a dozen or so examples I could show you today. What I want you to get a feel for is how well it works on a variety of markets. Now, I'm going to get the question from investors and from traders all the time, well, how do you recommend that you use this product? And there's really two recommendations that I'd have for you. Number one, if you have an idea of a stock that you want to trade like Apple, or IBM or MSFT or NRG or Intel or whatever it might be, you can apply this and it's going to immediately start to give you these buy and sell recommendations. So that's one way. The one thing I would recommend that you, if you're using that, is again, what we're looking to take advantage of here is the upward bias. So you would want to pick a stock that has a likelihood of trending, like Apple, like Intel, like IBM, like Microsoft, something along those lines. The other thing that you can do is we have full system testing in here. So if I come into the system tester, I'm going to go ahead and open up the system tester here. The system tester, in case you're not familiar with it in MetaStock, what it allows you to do is it allows you to take any type of a methodology and go in and test it over whatever time period you want against whatever instruments that you want, and identify the best ones for a methodology. And this is actually the way I'd recommend that you use it. With MetaStock, you can easily identify those stocks that work best with Power Trend Zone. And I want to show you a couple of the system tests that I ran today and give you an idea of how well this system performs. So what I've done is I tested about a year of historical data with Reuters if you want to. If you get the product, you can test back to 1980 if you want. I tested about a year of data on two major indexes, the Dow Industrial and the S&P 500. I'm going to show you those system results right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and right-click. I'm going to go to the report. Right here, this is the Dow 30 because there's 30 results here. I'm going to go ahead and show you how well this worked. So over the last approximately 1 year of data, testing it out, right here, all of these stocks that are green actually worked well. On the whole Dow 30, if you would have traded every single stock on the Dow 30 using this methodology, which you're probably not going to do, only out of the 30 stocks, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would have returned a negative profit last year. But what the recommendation would be is to actually focus on the stocks that worked best. So for example, Intel, trading it for just the last year, taking just equity positions on the stocks, would have traded about 21 times, or not about, exactly 21 times, and would have made you about a 25% gain over the last year, okay? Boeing, trading Boeing over the last year, you would have traded about 21 times, made about 23%, okay? McDonald's, if you would have traded McDonald's last year, you would have made about 21.37%. Microsoft, if you would have taken every single trade, you would have made about 21%, okay? Looking at a little bit of a larger basket, I'm going to go ahead and close this system test out. This is the report that I tested against the S&P 500. And so we'll take a look at that for a minute, okay? The reason I wanted to show the Dow 30 is there's 500 lines up here. And obviously that kind of can be a little bit distracting, but I'm going to sort it based on the net performance, okay? So Micron was the best performing with Power Trend Zone. Last year, you would have made 21 trades using Micron in the Power Trend Zone. You would have made a 48% gain. 14 winning trades, 7 losing trades. NRG Energy, you would have made about 36.65 historically last year with 27 trades. 13 of those would have been profitable and 14 would have been unprofitable. Again, the key design element that we had is we know we're going to have losing trades. Let's minimize our losses. And that's why we have such strict money management into the program. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you today. Again, our key design philosophies were to take advantage of the upward bias found in stocks and to preserve capital. It's a product that's worked very surprisingly well and provides clear signals. Stop loss values, as I showed you, they update every single day, system testing, and we also do have full market scanning. So you do have the ability, if you want to find stocks that triggered a buy signal today on the S&P 500, you can go in there and do it. The product itself is just a one-time cost of $399. So I'd recommend you go ahead and try it. In addition, if you don't like it, for whatever reason, you can go ahead and get a refund. I definitely think at $399, this is definitely a product that will literally pay for itself, most likely in your first several trades. So give it a go. And thanks for watching the video. I will see you at the next one.